So I think Miami is the biggest bust of an NFL team that you could possibly have because what they were on track to the playoffs last year, and then they put Tua in, and they found this sinking
Yeah,
ship,
you could.
and then they found some momentum again. And this year,
Mhm.
Tua, 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 and they had a great roster. Many people had them going 11 wins, and now they got beat by the Jaguars. Like, what is wrong with
Yeah.
Miami? That's terrible.
I I don't know. I mean, they just about won, 11 games last year, Buck. They won 10, and they obviously self-destructed in that
Yeah.
season finale against Buffalo, and that's really the game that started the wheels rolling with this whole Tua could be a massive bust thing. He showed a lot of indecision, and then when he did pull the trigger, it was often, him throwing to the wrong team. Uh, there were some other games when he got pulled in favor of, Fitzmagic, which is never a good sign for your QB of the future.
Right.
There's a lot of whispers of them trading for Deshaun Watson. I'm hearing that it's really close, actually. Um, I don't know if that's going to save them. I'm also really surprised that the NFL is just, sitting idly by and letting this happen. I thought they would put him on the exempt list, similar to what they did with Adrian Peterson several years ago with the child abuse scandal. I think this thing with the masseuse, I don't know if he did it or not, but over 40 women coming forward really doesn't look good. And the fact that they're just doing nothing is just classic NFL.
Yeah, I mean it's a classic that we don't want our star to get kind of brought down a little bit per se. So like I know this has nothing to do with the power rankings, but let's say Watson does go to Miami for example. I believe it has to be by week 9 because that's when the trade deadline is. Does he, for one, does he start in Miami? Two, does he even make them a respectable team? And three, can even learn the playbook like enough to put him up there?
Uh, I'm going to try to answer that question the best I can based on the words that I heard, which weren't a ton. Uh, I don't necessarily think he could save this team. Remember, Watson had a really good statistical season last year, and I believe Houston only won 4 games. He could probably get some good chemistry going with some of their receivers. Um, just I feel like this could be a team that is losing. Maybe Brian Flores could be losing this locker room. They don't seem to be playing with that fight, that passion that made them such a good team for much of last season, forcing turnovers, getting blocked punts, things like that. Um, so I don't really think it'd be a great move for them necessarily, especially when you think that Watson might not be out of hot water legally. It might not be a long term kind of fix.